We're looking today at Crow once again. Now this is up by about 9%. Really good stuff that we're seeing over here. We're talking about why this may be, and of course we are looking at the technical side of things, and of course also establishing my views on what we have seen so far today. If it sounds like a good video, make sure to of course give it a like and subscribe, but as always remember, this is not financial advice, it's only my personal opinion. Now, I must also remind you guys that we do have a Patreon. If you do want to join, you can. Of course, there's a lot of content on there, and more is going up almost every single day. A lot of this stuff is for free. You'll see a lot of the content down here, but on top of that, we do also have some private stuff, so you guys can check the page out, and of course, if you want to join it, you can. If not, there's a lot of free stuff for you to browse anyway. Now we're going to dive on, and we're going to have a look at what we're seeing, especially over the day with this one. Now, I must also say it's a little bit earlier than our usual time of recording. However, we do still have enough of the data to basically gauge what we're seeing so far, and the trend is looking astonishingly good. Now, as I said, this could all change by the time you're watching this video, but so far things are up by about 8.81%. That's sat on a price of 75 cents and a half. So that is really nice. If you guys did actually watch our video yesterday, I said when we look out to the technical side of things, what I'm looking for today with Crow is going to be that consolidation. I did say, of course, it does have the potential to rocket up, but in my eyes, I want to see that consolidation continue, and if that is the case, I'm still feeling very strong. Now, what we actually saw was our best case scenario. Like I said, we saw that rise in price. It wasn't too steep, but it was quite nice. Of course, we have seen bigger rises in the past, but this is still a good thing, and it is still something to look at. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is where does this take us? And of course, it is always going to be hard to predict. You guys do know that. And especially with the volatility that we're seeing recently, for me to consider this one to be a big breakout, I'm looking for a price rise above around this point here at 81 cents. And the simple reason for that is going to be, if we look on the chart, back to this point, these 2 days here, we're looking at a few big red days and then this massive explosive growth. Now, you could assume that this is going to be the start of a trend like this, where we've been down, but now we're coming back up and we're about to rocket up. That was actually not the case. We went down for another 3 days. And that is something that did really catch out a lot of people. So we did drop from there. So today, I want to see a break past 81. It doesn't have to be today, but I want to see that rise in the next couple of days for me to consider this one an astonishing move to the upside. So I am now going to establish this as our next level that we are trying to break past, simply due to that, fact that we have seen in the past. Now, when it comes to our support level, we are sitting quite nicely on our support so far. This is around 68. We've established this in previous videos, and it does continue to be the case into today, which is very good. You'll see from today's candle so far, we're at the high side of it, but really, we're not looking at too much of a wick to the downside, so no wick to the downside really. So we're not really having too much downward pressure at all today, and again, that becomes a lot more clear when we look out to here and have a look on the 1-day chart. Not too much of a dip and quite a steep rise, so we potentially have now found this bottom in the 67 to 68 range. So like I said, we have established a first level that we want to break past in the next couple of days. I think it is absolutely possible. It's only about 5 or 6 cents away from where we are, so can it happen? Of course it can. Now, going forwards into tomorrow and into the rest of today, I am looking to see this one remain in the level that we are at. We're seeing decent gains of 8%, and as I have said in my previous videos, I believe it is a case that where we are with crypto in general, people are sort of used to these big rises now, and of course it doesn't happen forever. So is it a bad thing? No, of course it's not. Profits have been made. I think going forwards into the future, money is still there to be made. I think this one does have the potential to go up big, but I think if it is going to go up big, we don't want to see this overnight. We want to see this over days, over weeks, over months, maybe even over years. Because as I have said before, the higher it goes in a shorter amount of period, the more people are likely to get into FOMO and buy in and not know what they are investing in. Now, if that is the case of the first sign of a sell-off, we're going to have a massive plummet. I think we are seeing this to an extent here, but I do like to think it is over now. And again, we are holding that level of support. If we can remain into this level of support into tomorrow, we're in a good place. And again, from there, we want to see the bottom now, and we want to hopefully start to form these steps up. It doesn't have to be big. I'm not looking for massive breaks up, but if we can consolidate at this level for a minimum, hopefully we could actually find consolidation above the 77 mark, because we have been there in the past on this wick over here for this day, and on the bodies for these candles. So that will be a nice level to break past. If we can get above there and consolidate, that's ideal. But yeah, really now, in my opinion, we're looking for those slow and steady steps to the upside, hopefully to break past the point of about 88, 89, where we saw our previous highs. So it would be nice to get above there, but really, in the next couple of days, I'm looking to take it quite easy and just hopefully just remain where we are, and if not, see a little bit of growth. But again, if we do come to the downside, I'm not looking to go much lower than 67, 68. That's just my personal opinion. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. Of course, you can join us on Patreon, as I said, and more content on crypto is going to be coming out. So yeah, do make sure you subscribe, and feel free to share this video if you wish. But thank you all again for watching. I will see you all again in another one in just a few moments, so goodbye. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.